Up front, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola, they see the green, they're on the gas, but no one pulls out in front. A real tight formation, the entire field working together as they climb the banking of one.
Noah's Ark formation, 2x2. Nobody gets an advantage so far. It's going to be Denny Hamlin, bottom of the racetrack. Eric Almirola on the outside. Chris Buescher tucked into the low groove in row 2. Then outside, Austin Dillon.
They stay in double wide formation to the back straightaway. Hamlin on the bottom, Eric Almirola topside. Chris Buescher throws a block on Paul Menard further back. Eric Almirola around Hamlin and to the lead.
Great run in the outside lane with drafting help from Austin Dillon. Propels Eric Almirola to the front of the field. Side by side for second between Hamlin and Dillon.
Ford, Chevy, and Toyota, top 3 cars. They see the white flag in the air at Daytona. Eric Almirola is out front. To the outside, Austin Dillon. To his inside, it's Denny Hamlin.
What a debut with Stewart Haas Racing this would be for Eric Almirola, but it's far from over yet. Back on his rear bumper now. To the inside is Denny Hamlin. To the outside, it's Austin Dillon. They're looking 3 wide behind them. Almirola for the final time.
Here he comes up the Daytona super stretch. Eric Almirola trying to block both lanes. Trying to keep Hamlin behind him. Trying to keep Austin Dillon behind him. Dillon turns him. Eric Almirola into the wall in turn number 3.
Austin Dillon to the bottom of the racetrack at the front of the field off of turn number 4, but they're lined up side by side. Behind them, it's Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon leads the pack off turn number 4. No one ever thought he would contend for the win, but he's going to do it. He's going to win the 60th running of the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon scores the victory here today, with Darrell Bubble Wallace coming in second, Denny Hamlin third, Joey Logano fourth, and Chris Buescher is going to finish in fifth.
Unbelievable finish. They were crashing further back. Eric Almirola looked like he may be going to victory lane. That didn't work out, and Austin Dillon is a winner in Daytona as we go to pit road.
There is pandemonium here in Richard Childress Racing pit box. Richard Childress is up in the garage area where he normally stands. We're going to try to get up and get a comment. Justin Alexander on the other side of the pit box. Just everybody jumping up and down, hugging around everybody here. Justin Alexander, the crew chief, getting high fives all the way around. And Austin Dillon, for his second win in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, goes to victory lane.
How about this, Winston Kelly? It was 20 years ago that the 3-car went to victory lane. Today it will be Austin Dillon. 20 years ago, it was Dale Sr. Austin Dillon is celebrating his victory here tonight. Sunoco fueling victories. Sunoco makes high-quality performance fuel for the greatest drivers in the world on and off the track. Whether you're pulling up to the pump or experiencing the essence of race day, trust Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR.
All the way back to the line here. Daytona 500 winner, come on. Hell of a job, buddy. Hell of a job. That's what I mean. You want it.
Just win, Eddie Houston.
Oh, yeah, you want it. Yes, sir. It is over. You won. Congratulations.
That is awesome. That is all him. Didn't do nothing today. It's all him.
A monumental celebration and burnout by Austin Dillon, the 3-car going back to victory lane here at Daytona. He parked the car in front of the sold-out grandstands here at Daytona. He was then greeted by the entire member of his crew. Justin Alexander, the crew chief, out to celebrate with the winner, Austin Dillon. You'll hear from him coming up.
Bubba Wallace comes in second. That's 2 of Richard Childress' related cars, if you will. Austin Dillon, of course, out of the main house, and Richard Petty Motorsports now lined up with Richard Childress Racing. So 2 of those cars. Let's hear from the man up front, Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon get a big gulp of Coca-Cola. So much to talk about. Let's start with those last couple of laps. Take us through those last 2 laps now. Daytona 500 champion.
I never really thought about it until we took the lead about having a shot to win. I knew we were in a good spot if I could get a push down the backstretch. And, heck, we went down the backstretch, had a run, went low. The 43 went low, and I just had more momentum than he did and caught him, and it turned him. But, heck, we won the Daytona 500. We're here, sitting here now.
Your crew chief brought you down for a stop. You had to restart somewhere about 9th or 10th. What did it take to get up through there to be able to get to Eric Almirola?
I tell you, just a good help from behind, that ECR engine from Darrell Wallace in the 43. It's pretty cool to see the 3 and the 43, 1 and 2 tonight. Man, the guys worked so hard on this car, and my grandpa didn't want us to run this car as our backup. I said, I just feel comfortable in this car. I can move good with it. And we moved through all the wrecks today and ended up coming home the Daytona 500 winner.
We were looking at some pictures from 20 years ago this week, and there was you and your brother
right back here.
Right back here. Did you ever imagine 20 years later you would be a Daytona 500 champion? Has it started to sink in?
Daytona has a way with just making memories. This place makes memory after memory, and they're life-changing memories. And I was fortunate to be in Victory Lane 20 years ago, and I'm here again, but I'm driving. This is awesome.
There are going to be some kids that are going to have their picture with you that 20 years from now they hope to be here. Congratulations, Daytona 500 champion.
Thank you, Winston.